Hello everybody, welcome to the Paul Cruz Show. I hope everyone's doing well. I gotta tell you something before we get into the topic. First of all, this show is gonna be loaded. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscription button below. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. And also share your genuine and honest comments. But before we dig into the topic, a week ago Sunday, it was cold. It was snowing. I thought my windows were gonna break. I had no groceries in my house, so I had to go out in the snow, in the cold, which I hate, to get groceries. And it was cold for a few days. And then like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, over the weekend was 75 degrees with no snow in the street. Now, certain parts of Texas are having problems with power outage and, a lot of winter storm up there and people without food. I feel really bad for them, been praying for them. But that goes to show, here in El Paso, because we're in the desert, it was just from 25 degrees to 75 degrees. So it's crazy. But let's get into this topic. The topic is, what void in our lives are we trying to fill in our lives? Just think about that. We're always searching for something. And that's something we're always searching for, we want to be part of. And that is love. That's what we're all really searching for. The problem is we don't understand what love really is. Now this topic is not about love, but love is one of the things that we crave, that we want. And that's why we fall into different bad habits or bad relationships or bad situations, because we confuse love with lust. But now think about this. With everything going on in the world today, with the politics, the economic crisis that's here and that is going to explode to us real soon. And with all the pandemic that's going on, people are nervous, people are afraid, people are losing hope, people don't even know what to do at times. And they go to men and they go to groups and they go to government to really try to solve the problems that are here and the problems that are coming. So there's a void that we're all looking to fill. Do you know what your void is and why you have it? And what are you doing to try to fill that void? Think about that, guys. This is serious stuff. This affects our lives. I will tell you this right now, that my life, my physical life, is very rewarding. I don't have all the riches in the world and the mansions and the cars. I used to have all that. But that didn't fill anything other than my ego. Because I wanted to prove to others and to people that I could become a millionaire. That was the void in my life at that time. But you know what? When I accomplished those things, I still had that void. And I made some bad decisions trying to fill that void with the wrong things. Whether it's having women, whether it's partying, it doesn't matter. I was trying to fill a void. But that void was never really filled until I understood what that void was. And when I lost everything and I had to start over, it was the greatest day of my life, even though it was the toughest day of my life for many years. And once I understood what the void in my life really was, and I was to fill that void genuinely with the right thing, my life changed. Because I understood what that void was. And let me share with you what that void is. With most people, the void is love and understanding. See, when you understand cause and effects, when you understand why things happen and what caused it to happen, you're going to be able to be more free about life. You're going to be more free about understanding the truth of the void you have. So people go out and they party. They go out, they start to drink. They go out and meet women, and women go meet men. Because they're trying to fill that void. They feel insecure. They feel, whether they feel lonely, or they're desperate, or they want to be with somebody. The problem with filling that void that way is that it's not true. It's not sincere. It's more about lust, about fulfilling your physical appetites, fulfilling what you see with your eyes. So everyone has a void in their life, or most people. When you look at homelessness, they have a big void. They made choices in their lives seeking that void that led them to the wrong path, the wrong direction. So ask yourself this question. What void do I have in my life, and how do I fill it? Think about it. Because if you don't have that void filled, and you don't understand certain things about life, forget about money and wealth and power and all that. We don't have no real power. We think we do. And we think because we have mansions and cars and all this wealth that we can do that on our own. Those things were given to you by the Almighty God. He allowed you and me to have that success. Because He controls and owns everything. So think about this. What void is in your life? And when you truly accept what your void is in your life, and you understand the truth of it, then it's going to be easier to fill that void with the right thing. Just think about that. Because that decision you'll make will determine 5-6 steps down the road in your life. You know, there's a lot of people that do one-night stands. They'll meet somebody in the club, they'll meet somebody at a party, or just walking the street. They get involved because they feel they're filling that void. They are filling that void. It's a physical void. Wanting to have sex, because that's the easy thing to do now. But it's not the right thing to do. Does that really fill the void? Fill the void physically. But then there's another part to that. The spiritual aspect of it. The guilt of it. Because at the end of the day, what we all truly seek is true love. And where does true love come from? What is true love? Because we intend to confuse lust with love. And that's why we fill all these voids with the wrong thing and the wrong actions. Think about it, guys. Ask yourself this question. What is the void in my life that I'm looking to fulfill? Because if you don't fill your void with the right solution, you're always going to feel empty. You're always going to have that void. There's no ways around that. I know when I found my void and it got filled, my life is totally different. I don't worry about wealth. I don't worry about material things. I don't worry about my health. I don't stress out. I have strong faith. I have hope. I don't worry about nothing. And even though my life has struggles just like everybody else, and I suffer for other people, I have more happiness and more love in my heart and my life that I wish everyone could feel that way. And really live that way. And one day everyone will. So, I want to thank all of you for being part of the Paul Cruz Show. I hope this topic gets you thinking about things, about life. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscription button below, hit the notification, and also share your honest and sincere comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. Till we speak again, I say goodbye. Again, thank you all for being part of the Paul Cruz Show. And I wish each and every one of you success and that your void gets filled. Take care.